and she would never let me do anything naughty. As bad as I want to do it.
Robyn says she wants everything to be fair, but how is it fair when the other wives struggle to pay bills and support their kids while she lives in a mansion? Every so often, Sister Wives gifts us a scene so spectacularly awkward, it deserves to be sealed in amber as a cautionary tale.
I'm not trying to make us back together in any way, Mary.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Case in point, the season's closing moment when Mary delivers her final rejection. We will never, ever get back together, and Cody is left wearing the expression of the man who just realized his last lifeline has been cut. Somewhere, Taylor Swift is smiling because Mary turned her anthem into a death knell for Cody's delusions of reconciliation.
When did the physicality go out? A decade.
Of course, Cody tried to mask the sting with a bit of posturing, but nothing screams uncool quite like a middle-aged man attempting to play the misunderstood heartthrob while the world collectively rolls its eyes. This is not the comeback tour he imagined.
I wanted to apologize with all my heart. I said I didn't love you. That wasn't true.
It's the save face season, where apologies tumble out too late and charm is replaced with an ick factor so palpable it practically seeps through the screen.
How much longer until you just realize that he's an ass?
Every time it seems he's hit peak creep, Cody digs deeper and finds a new low.
I have this wife. Her name is Robyn, and she would never let me do anything naughty.
And then there's Robyn, our perennial chaos conductor, now visibly rattled as the last remnants of the plural facade slip away. Her face during that interaction spoke volumes. Irritation, panic, perhaps even the dawning horror that Cody might start sniffing around for wife number 5.
Emails from some woman.
Her carefully crafted position as the final wife standing suddenly looked less like victory and more like the beginning of the end. After all, nothing would torch her fragile empire faster than Cody repeating his old pattern: fall for a newcomer, discard the rest, and leave her wondering how she became Christine 2.0. The irony of Robyn waxing poetic about fairness while perched in her $2 million mansion is almost too rich to digest. This is the same woman who sits among shelves of overpriced dolls and artwork while the other wives scrounge grocery budgets to afford vacations, medical procedures, and literal back surgery for their children.
I'm not selling this land until everything is perfectly fair and we do this the right way.
Yet, Robyn insists Coyote Pass must remain untouched until she benefits equally. Translation: nothing leaves her grip unless she profits. It's not fairness, it's dictatorship disguised as moral high ground.
I got another one of those emails from some woman asking sort of like to get to know us for the purpose of joining the family.
Meanwhile, viewers are treated to the baffling revelation that women are allegedly reaching out to Cody, volunteering to join this circus. One has to wonder what head injury prompts such delusion. If anything, the only surprise would be if a woman willingly subjected herself to Robyn's rule and Cody's ego, fully aware of the trail of wreckage behind them.
Anyone eager to sign up deserves not just a red flag, but an entire parade of them. The apology tour storyline rings especially hollow when it coincides suspiciously with the sale of Coyote Pass. Nothing says contrition like trying to look remorseful right as assets are divided. It's almost as though reconciliation is less about family healing and more about securing his fair share, or rather, more than his fair share. Timing, as ever, is everything.
The season also treats us to bizarre producer-driven theatrics, like Cody and David racing Porsches, an absurdity no one requested. It's manufactured tension designed to give Cody screen time he doesn't deserve. And if the cameras weren't rolling, the two men would never willingly cross paths. Christine, happily building a new life, has no interest in Cody, nor does her new husband need to prove anything. If jealousy exists, it resides entirely in Cody's camp, not David's. Visually, Cody has managed to reinvent himself with a series of unfortunate looks that chart his decline more vividly than any storyline. From surfer doofus to manic Neanderthal, from noodle-curled manosphere enthusiast to weepy man-baby, he's now sporting the Amish light goatee with no mustache, a style so absurd it deserves an apology to the Mennonite community. The eyes, once hidden behind blue contacts, now stare out in unsettling shades of brown, completing the transformation from TLC protagonist to caricature of himself. As for Robyn, her greatest shift is in the absence of tears. Once famous for weaponized weeping, she now barely bothers. At the reunion, she skipped the waterworks entirely, because why bother when the battle has already been won? The other wives are gone, the empire is hers, and the crocodile tears are no longer needed. The performance is over. Now it's just power maintenance. In the end, Sister Wives has morphed into reality TV's answer to Sharknado. So painfully bad, it's impossible to look away.
There's been more effort put into creating pain and hurting each other.
Cody's desperate attempts at relevance, Robyn's unconvincing cries of fairness, and the ever-growing independence of the ex-wives create a spectacle equal parts tragic and comedic. The only true suspense left is whether the producers can scrape together enough contrived content to distract from the glaring truth. This family is over. The cracks are irreparable, and the only flames left are the ones engulfing Cody and Robyn's carefully constructed narrative. Until then, the cringe marches on.
I don't want to talk to Cody ever again.
One awkward confession, one tacky canvas backdrop, and one self-inflicted downfall at a time. If this ride through Cody's chaos made you laugh, cringe, or both, hit subscribe and stick around for more.
As bad as I want to do it.